Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shir and I am a highly sensitive person, and today I'm going to share with you everything about how it is like to live as a highly sensitive person, to how I deal with it, how I function in society, and most importantly how I make the best out of what I now consider to be an amazing gift. This video is based on my personal life experience, and some facts are from the incredible book The Highly Sensitive Person by Dr. Elaine Arons that also coined this term. So if you suspect you might be highly sensitive or you might know someone who is, then keep watching. From the entire population, only about 15 to 20% can be categorized as a highly sensitive person. These people tend to have increased sensitivity to stimulation like bright lights, loud sounds, strong smells, and aggressive commercials. They tend to notice subtleties and to experience life in a much deeper, reflective way. It's like seeing life in high definition, but not only the physical things, but also things that you can't really see but actually feel, like emotions and energies in complex situations. And this can lead to highly sensitive people being easily tired and overwhelmed. Highly sensitive people tend to have a very rich inner life and to be more introverted, shy, and quiet. Yet that is not always the case. For example, when I was a little girl, I used to be very outgoing and overconfident as a way to compensate on the sensitivity I didn't pay attention to. And this eventually led me to many years of dealing with anxiety and depression because my emotions were not being felt and dealt with. So yes, life as a highly sensitive person can be very hard if you are not aware of this part of you, but it can also have amazing benefits and gifts, like being very empathic and compassionate, being able to enjoy subtle music, art, and little things that no one else sees, having a deep connection with yourself, with your intuition, and with others, and also experiencing life in a very spiritual way. And don't get me wrong, I am not saying that these qualities are only for highly sensitive people. I personally discovered that I am a highly sensitive person last year when I took a quiz on the highly sensitive website where you can check if you are a highly sensitive person. I will link it down below in the description of this video and you guys can go and find out for yourselves. And please leave a comment below if you do check and how much you got on the quiz. I am really interested to know, and I marked everything by the way but one, so yeah, I am definitely considered highly sensitive. Here are a couple things that help me live as a highly sensitive person. So first of all, and this is the most important thing, understand that being highly sensitive is an actual real thing. In Dr. Arons' book, she goes into studies and details that show in many other species, not only human, that this is a tendency that you are born with. So realize this is real, accept it, and start respecting yourself as you are. Secondly, and this is a big one, give yourself time to unwind, to be by yourself alone. We get so overwhelmed by stimulation sometimes that the only way we can kind of relax is if we have time by ourselves. So no matter what your living situation is, try creating a space where you can be by yourself and recharge. Thirdly, highly sensitive people tend to be very much affected by the condition of their body, from being tired to being hungry to being stressed. These things can completely exhaust you and even make you sick. So I am giving you the official okay to be extra with your self-care. Take care of yourself like you are a small baby. Always carry with yourself in your bag water and food. Make sleep a priority and just give yourself time to rest. Number 4, plan ahead. If you know a situation is going to be very hard for you, then try making it easier for yourself. It's okay making things easier for yourself. Number 5, and this is an important one, learn to say no. You do not need to do what everyone else is doing all the time. You might feel like a downer at first, but trust me, once you are well rested, you will feel so much happier to hang out with others. I promise you from experience. Take a look of a short video I filmed in a festival last month. I wanted to share with you guys some realness, some real-time realness. I don't know if you can hear like the sound in the background, but it's like boom, boom, boom. I'm currently here at a festival. This is my 4th day here already. But today I woke up and I went out to dance, and I took the camera with me and I was all glammed up. I also had my flower crown on me. So I was feeling like very in the festival vibe. And then I kind of just turned around and went back into our room. And since then I've been sitting in bed reading this book. I have this concept of how you are supposed to be in a festival in my head, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have this as well, where you're kind of like, okay, I'm at a festival, so I need to be very social, and I need to be with people all the time, and I need to do all the courses and everything that happens here. But me, Shir, the person that I am right now in this moment, I need to be in the room by myself. My friends are outside dancing. My husband, I don't know, is probably in the desert somewhere or somewhere, but I need to be here quietly with myself. I need this. The simple fact is that society is not built for highly sensitive people. We are only 15% of the population. So this means that you are responsible for creating a life that will allow you to be well rested and feel better. This might not always be possible, and it might take time to create the exact living situation that you need, but no matter what circumstance you are in, realizing that you're highly sensitive and being compassionate and loving towards yourself is 90% of the work. Remember that. Something that can automatically make your life a lot easier is if you share with your friends and family that you are highly sensitive. I personally gave the book to a lot of my friends, and I talked with all of my family basically. And yes, sometimes they make fun of me and they laugh that I am the first to leave early and that I am hard to get out of the house to any kind of event. But that's okay. Eventually they accept me as who I am. Something that's important to note here is that there is a fine balance between getting out there and recluding too much into your own house and becoming some sort of a hermit. Now, I am personally guilty of this because I work from home. I can stay at home for a week straight without even noticing that fact. It takes time to find your personal balance, and it also changes all the time, and there are a lot of circumstances you can't completely understand. So even if you get to a point of complete exhaustion or just feeling emotionally drained, remember it will pass, and now you know which people are not good for you, which situations are not good for you, and when you need to stop and say no. Flexibility is key. Highly sensitive people can be more prone to depression and to anxiety, and this is where I have to say I am a firm believer in getting help if you need it. It can be a psychologist, it can be someone from a Buddhistic mindful way of viewing things, and it can be a holistic practitioner. Anyone you connect with and you trust and you feel that can help you, don't be afraid to share with them if you need help. These days I consider my high sensitivity to be an amazing gift, from being very empathic to being connected to my intuition deeply, to seeing things in a completely different way and being able to express these deep, painful emotions and to help others with it. These emotions that I pushed aside for so many years have become my greatest guides. They teach me what is right for me, what is wrong for me, how to let go of people and situations that do not serve me anymore, and how to build a life out of my heart. And it is a lot of hard work, but it is worth it. Highly sensitive people have a gift of connecting us to ourselves in a very deep way, and to explain the things in life that can't be said in words but only felt. I very much recommend reading the Highly Sensitive Person book. It is incredibly insightful and deep and interesting, and I will link down below in the description a link to the audiobook version, and also there is a coupon code to Audible where you can get this book for free, so check it out down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. It is so important to talk about these things because they are truly something natural and normal, and we are all human and we all have emotions, and it's all about remembering that when we look at one another, just be kind to one another, and mainly be kind to yourself. And make sure to share this video with anyone you think can benefit from it, anyone that it can help him. And if you watched so far and you haven't subscribed to my channel, then what are you waiting for? Do that, because I would love to have you as part of our family. Thank you so much for watching. I am sending you a lot of love, and I'll see you soon. Bye!